Hello. Hello. Uh, we are going to be playing now Adios, which is a indie game. It's been a while since I played an indie game, right? So let's play Adios. I heard it's a good game. Not sure if it is good or not, but I heard it is. So let's enjoy indie game that people say it's very short, so that's why I put the game here um, because it's short. and I figured, hey, I could play 2 hours of Katamari and then just put a short indie game, so you can appreciate the art of video gaming in all its different facets, right? In the Katamari sense and in the artsy indie game sense. Okay, very special day today. Very lot of games. So let's turn on the audio of the game and let's new game. Playing from mouse and keyboard. It's been a while since I did that. Tab to open the journal. Tell him I'm done. Okay, that's a pretty weird. The confession. Okay.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
Wait. Something is wrong here. The audio is too low for you people, I think.
Nothing like that. I'm just.
Settings. Video. I want subtitles. Audio maybe? Subtitles show. Okay, back. Maybe. Let's continue. Adios. Now with subtitles. Now with subtitles. Let's go. The confession.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just. Done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do
Meat?
understand what that means, right?
No.
What does it mean?
You know what it means.
Yes?
And you still think you can quit?
Yeah, it's a free country.
This isn't that kind of job.
I know. But, all the same, I am done.
Is this
Nothing I can do to
people
change your
meat?
mind.
You're welcome to try. You're
Yeah,
welcome
you
to
are
try.
welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Doesn't work. I think the pigs are eating people. The breakfast.
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Needed cash. Bill was sick. Let's both go for
Bill
Bill was
was
sick.
sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
We couldn't. We'd have managed. I guess we
No, we could
couldn't.
not.
So you needed my help.
You or God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Yes. I thought Jimmy could help.
Well, I may have been a little tipsy,
I drove you home that night.
as you're so fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Sadie did. You do. Let's say you do.
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle, American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
Well, I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
You going somewhere with this? I suppose so. Not particularly. Should I be blunt, or just go on with it? I'm going to be blunt. Like, what the fuck are you going with this?
You, going somewhere with this?
Nah, just thinking about my food.
What's there to think about?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know?
Know what?
That they're food.
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Seriously?
What, help out with the farm chores? Shovel manure, milk goats, stuff like that?
Sure. Always wanted to know how to milk goats.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
Okay, this is totally
We'll see.
mafia. This is totally mafia. Let's go. $38, $31? What these numbers mean? I guess I like the number for... Oh, it's the distance. Oh, it's the distance. So the thing that is closest to me, it's that thing. Okay. I can run, so let's run. Approaching scene?
Huh.
Okay.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Okay, let's enter. Did you know? Put the cord. Don't pull the cord. Let's pull the cord.
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop
The
machine.
soda.
Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You got any hobbies? You look like when I ask me something. Now let me ask him about his hobbies.
You
That's
got
what
any
he's
hobbies
asked.
yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe
That's
that?
a lie.
I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
Is that what the kids call
You got a problem
gatekeeping?
with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines?
That is correct.
Why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Wait a sec, let me turn the volume up a little bit because it's super down for you people.
Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs?
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. And when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve, this right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I going to do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Well, please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on. A memento? Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Not every game that has dialogue and is in first person is a Stanley Parable ripoff. So let's see. I think that the idea is that this farmer gives human meat for the mafia to the pigs in his farm to get rid of evidence. But one day he decides to say, "Hey, um, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not getting rid of corpses for the mafia anymore." And this guy is of the mafia, and I guess we are having a talk, so he doesn't kill me. Maybe he'll probably kill me, because that's how that thing works. Mm. Oh shit. Door. Goodbye. Bye, Wes. Have a nice time doing whatever you need. Adios by tying the title. Oh yeah, truly. Well, let's go here. Can I jump this? No, can I? I have to probably open something. Oh, this house is big. I'm having trouble understanding your humor right now. I'm sorry. I'm just concentrated into this weird game that I picked up for myself. Let's go, Mafia Man. The shovel.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
I'm not a farmer myself, so but I'm answering as a farmer. That's weird. Why am I answered to answer the questions for this man that clearly has its own personality and all? It's weird. That's I guess I use it to haul shit, cow pies. What's manure? I don't know what manure is. Fertilizer. Fertilizer doesn't make sense. I don't think I have crops here. Right. I don't. I'm not saying crops. Let's go. Let's go for shit.
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
Okay.
It's my routine.
So manure is also shit.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
This mafia guy is kind of okay. He's like doing like dirty job just because he can.
I remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back.
I went back.
What happened
What
that
do you
day
mean by that?
in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why?
I guess
Wow, we're shoveling
the
shit.
choice
I was
was
recon.
how
You know that. I
polite it
reckon.
was going.
I was in the
was being-
hospital, staring at the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this moment. A moment of
Oh my
clarity.
god.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures.
Interesting.
Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
I was thinking, hey, this guy went back to the Vietnam, so maybe he's an asshole. But no, he went back to do a good thing. Take photos. God bless him. Finish the filling. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's go. All these automatic doors are so good. Oh, these are... Oh.
Did you win?
We pulled out a Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
Okay. Let's go back there. Okay, war hero taking photo. I like the concept. Is there a movie about that? Because that's a cool concept of a soldier that goes back just to be part of the press. The goat.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, well, it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that, judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
Let's milk some
Oh, hey,
goats.
really? I always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance.
What do you mean always
The
wanted to
goats
try
are smart.
that?
They know what's up, so they'll just walk up.
Do you have a fetish?
Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Not very comfortable.
Suppose not. Well, now that we're seated, all you gotta do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
Because it's me.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you gotta do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
I would never be able to do this.
This is
The
kinda
idea
nice.
of...
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I can
Pulling
get
on the
used to this.
tits of a goat.
Why
It's not
don't you?
Say what?
a very
Why
nice
not get
thing
used to this?
What?
to me.
Come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah. Some folks might take issue with that.
Well, can't make everybody happy.
No, I haven't.
Better than ending up shot.
Shot. Oh, I'm muking. Is that what I'm doing? Thought of doing. No, I don't. I never thought of doing this. Like, that's the thing I want to do someday. This sure takes long. Am I doing this right? Hope I am. Shoot. Shoot. They have to shoot him? Oh.
Hey, hey!
Oh, okay.
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
I usually get to
Yeah,
shoot
if I was the
back.
farmer, though.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could. Well, that does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
My grandpa did had a farm, but he didn't know how to read. So someday somebody gave him a contract saying, "Hey, this is a contract. That means nice things will happen." And he just signed the contract without reading because he didn't know how to read. And he lost the entire farm. And that person who did that was like his brother or something. So that's how my family lost a farm. It was not a rich farm, but it was a farm. And that's how my grandpa lost the entire farm. And the sad thing at that is that happened like twice in his life because he didn't know how to read and he would not let people know about that. He was very ashamed of that. So he would just sign contracts without reading them. And people would use that against him. It's kind of quite sad. The horse.
Don't you own a tractor?
You know, a tractor. What that got to do with anything?
What's that
Yeah.
got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point
cute
of a
horse.
horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
The horses are cool.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up?
Horses are cool.
Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say
I
something?
like horses. Don't love them, but they're cool. Pet the horse.
One day maybe this feller will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
Let's go. I think I could, in theory, just enter these houses. Maybe I should explore a little bit. Just maybe I can understand this character I'm controlling. I don't know. Okay, I have. This is quite a good piece of land, by the way. The mafia must be paying me very good because this is a good piece of land. Like, I cannot dream of anyone here in Brazil having such a beautiful place and not being a little bit rich. The mafia must be paying a lot. Approaching scene. The horseshoes.
Why horseshoes?
What? Why? Why not?
Well, why not horseshoe?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book? Develop photos you took for yourself? Go fly fishing?
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
I'm just tired because it's wrong. It's wrong. That's a good question. Like, why would him put his life in risk and refuse to do a job for the mafia, right? He's probably going to die, right? I'm just I'm going to say tired. I'm not a person that goes with moral compass, like, oh, it's because it's wrong. No, that's too silly. I think it's more like he's tired. Wait, I cannot press the buttons?
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Weird.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but I got home. It was dark, and there was Sadie, waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
Not anymore.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most
Burned
of us were
house.
farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house. Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it one year, must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom. No
Weird.
more Gary Gordon.
He disappeared, really.
No more Gary Gordon. Huh.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Ah. All right, you win. What next?
Weird. The guy he didn't like disappeared. Okay. Good tree.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember
Are
all
you?
them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
American, huh? Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came
Quite
by,
crazy.
said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat 'em, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
Thought West Virginia was coal country.
Logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Seems lonely.
Well, it is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him, and he looks after me.
Is this just suicide?
I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey. Look at me.
I'm looking.
You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Well, the time of my demise aside, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Okay. The way.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that?
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
Yes.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Cheesy. Well, yeah, they talk a little bit too pretty for normal people, but I guess if you can get past that, it's fine. How do I pop the hood from the driver's side door? Okay. I don't have a car. I don't know how to do that. Wait, is this not the driver's door?
Oh.
Oh, it is a truck.
Oh.
It.
Oh.
Wait. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, maybe it's like an English? Like a British car? And you open from this side? Pop the hood from the driver's side door. Okay, I'm having some trouble here with language. I don't know what that means.
Now, let's see here.
Oh, I don't know how I
Can you
did
get
that.
me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
Attach the drop light to the hood. Okay, this is the light.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear.
And the stream
Never met
quality is
anyone with
weird.
So much promise
Never?
in my entire life.
I think in my cell phone
Dad was
it's
a
even
good man.
like ended.
Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft. But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
I did took
Give me
a
a
while
second.
to respond to your cheesy
what about
commentary
your
just
boy?
because I was waiting for them
Bill?
to stop talking. Maybe it's not.
Oh, he's
The
fine, I
delay.
guess.
You guess? Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32 as of September.
Huh. Roy would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah,
Yeah,
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question?
Hmm?
What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm?
Chuck, huh? Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
No kidding.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
Have the foggiest.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium.
The boomer.
Biggest America ever had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay. Wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Oh, dead navigator came to him in a dream.
What?
Mm-hmm. Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream. Said the
Wow.
planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Well, want to try running it?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
One more time.
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where is he now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out.
Welcome back,
Classified
Impelio.
Good kid.
Angry.
Well, maybe when he gets back,
Thinking of giving him the car is what? Thanks for his service?
I never wanted to be thanked for mine, but that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto is.
Pinto.
Yeah. Well, where to next?
What?
Shotguns,
Gun?
huh?
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What
Oh, nothing special, really. 357s when I can. But this is a shotgun.
No, I'm not
Yep.
shooting him.
Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked some skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
Good father.
Oh, I have to.
Could have been better.
Name a father that couldn't. So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
You
I'll
go first.
All right, then. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Oh, sure they do, like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
He doesn't
There isn't
look.
going to be a next time.
Yes.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
I keep trying to tell you, there is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent. Kaput.
And it's kaput,
You don't mean it.
if that's the way it's got to be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons,
Your reasons aren't any good.
but they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
Okay. People, the game was doing it by itself. I'm not even properly aiming.
So,
I'm terrible at aiming in video
this is
games.
it then.
It is,
The character is very good. That's
Why
why
are
you
we
have
doing
to
this?
understand.
because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get
He
to get
was
all
in war.
stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you
Sadly, I'm not a good gamer.
believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
Oh, it's a religious thing
I'm not
then.
scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right,
Why?
because I want to see her again. That's all. I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know? How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is, tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do. Just, leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Oh wow. So it's going to happen. There's no way around it. Yeah, he did say the name of the game. Okay, so this is it. Let's take a look at the house a little bit. I want to see if I can infer something about this character by inspecting stuff. Okay, nothing. Piano. Okay, knows how to play piano. Poor taste in art. Very poor taste in art. There's something in the basement. Must be something important. Nice place to eat. Beans. Okay, these are fine. Microwave, sadly. Microwaves are very useful, but I wish I wasn't lazy, so I only use this thing. Timer. Bill. Oh, I can call Bill. I'm calling Bill. Okay.
Come on, pick up. Please, pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well,
Oh no.
how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh.
My
Listen,
kitchen is
I'm
yellow in real life too.
Why are you calling?
Don't hate me because this is the last time I ever get to speak. I cannot say this other ones.
Oh,
I missed you.
Hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
I never should have let her go. Can we just talk?
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
Oh, this is what happened. He put her in a resting home, and she died in a resting home, not in this house. I didn't know what to do. She was getting forgetful. Oh, it's Alzheimer.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman. It wasn't you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what.
It can be terrifying,
so what?
Alzheimer, dude.
You didn't love her anymore?
Oh, this son, this Bill is being an asshole. Like, Alzheimer is... I have a familiar with Alzheimer's, and like, it's very hard to take care. It's lucky that we are able to take care of her quite well, but fuck. Don't... She was scared of me. Wow.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
I'm trying to find her the best home. What else could I have done? What else? I took care of her until I couldn't anymore.
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
I did everything for you too. Yeah, I became a pig. I did he did the agreement with the mafia because Bill was sick when he was a kid and he needed money to treat Bill. So Bill is the reason I'm going to die too, kinda. I did everything for you too. How do you think I made all that money, Bill? No such a thing as a rich pig farmer. At least not in the meat.
Hey, I loved you both.
He still cannot say the truth.
I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called
Bill's
to
a bad
say...
person.
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her.
Oh no. Please don't say she talked. They're listening. Please don't say she talked. What do you mean they're listening?
They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad.
Okay, I'll talk about the mafia. Okay.
She wept and she sobbed and she kept asking me where you were. She was so scared, Dad. She was so scared. She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
No, Bill, I...
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
Like, she could be calling our character, but that doesn't mean she would recognize him when she looked at him, right? Because that's how Alzheimer is sometimes. Like, the person knows you, but sometimes she looks at you and doesn't know that you are you, right? and like she still can say like, hey, I live in this city, called like, I don't know, São Paulo, right? And but she is in São Paulo, and she just doesn't recognize São Paulo, right? Because Alzheimer's is fucked. So yeah, Bill is like, it's grieving, and it's one of those people that don't have a lot of empathy for what the other people to do too. I love you, Bill. I love you more than I can ever say. If I could tell you, I could only tell you. If I could tell you, if I could only tell you.
I just wanted to tell you goodbye, Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I'm still trying.
Okay, the other one is Edith. I want to call her. I'm gonna die, so it's time.
Hello?
Hey, Edie. It's...
Oh,
The neighbor.
Hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
Can you take care of the animals? Okay,
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure, sure. We ain't got much going on.
That's nice. That's
Thanks,
nice. He
Edie.
cares about the animals.
Listen,
That's nice.
I
I like this guy. I like this guy. Very, very. I don't have any reason to dislike him aside from the part that he gets rid of bodies for the mafia.
Cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Would you mind taking care of the animals? Goodbyes. I was saying goodbye.
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all, not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, I said, if we don't visit, then we should host. Reach out, say hello, put together a little neighborly get-together. And you know what he said? He said, well, Edie, if we did that, we'd just... Oh, you know what? Let me go get him for you. It's better when he tells it. Garth? Garth?
I'm going to listen to her.
Your favorite neighbor?
I'm going to be a good neighbor for... It's the last time I'm going to get to speak to her, right?
He could use another friendly voice right now. And it's been so long since... I'm sorry. Garth's out working. Now, what was I saying again? Oh, right, the get-together. I was thinking I'd make my famous roast with potatoes and carrots. Have I made you my carrots? I don't like to toot my own horn, but you are in for a treat the way I do them. Oh, but maybe if you were coming over, I should do a pork roast. I think I still have some of your pork from Easter in the freezer. I'll have to take a little look. Nobody raises pigs like you do, I swear.
I'm going to hear her
I guess we might not be
speak.
able to have the get-together for a while if you're going out of town.
I can interrupt this, but I
I
won't.
told you to get down from there. Judas Priest, you're going to give me a heart attack one of these days. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's the least we can do to help out while you're away. Your animals are safe with us. And if there's anything else we can do to help, you just let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Edie.
Hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Oh, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's,
Oh, you've been going back to
it's been real
church.
nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. Chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are. Gotta go now.
See ya.
Okay. And that's what, those were the phones. The phone calls. Tea. Let's see what is that. What? Oh, there's something in the fridge, maybe. Oh, there's nothing in the fridge. Oh, I was expecting. Okay, this guy is really like just waiting to die. This guy, there's nothing in the fridge. He planned this. Like he knew the mafia was going to kill him for sure. He was not even hopeful. Like I think yeah, he kind of wants to die. That's the thing, right? Oh, guns. You see, I did came here early in the game. I didn't realize the guns were here, which makes sense, right? He's an ex-soldier in America. I'm not going to approach the guns. I'm not feeling this. I think it's very futile, right? Because, like, let's say I kill the mafia guy, right? Let's say I kill the mafia guy. It's Bill's bedroom. The Fools, okay. Record. I can put the record here. I hope it's not copyrighted content. There's a bunch of records. There's a tape. I can put a tape somewhere. It's both the same music, but since it's tape, it needs two tapes. Okay. Yeah, it's very classical. No, I wouldn't call it exactly shitty, but weird. Okay, what's the name? These medleys, okay. Shampoo blast. That's a blast shampoo. Bedroom. Okay, it's for two people, so while we were happy that my wife was okay with me being at her side, it's not like one of those old houses where they both live in separate. Oh, he was a photographer. It makes sense. He was a photographer, so of course he has a red room. Okay, yeah, it's film. It's. Can I take a look at the photos? Indicate view. Okay. Cleaning pounder. So he has like more than one hobby then, because he's just clearly been photographing something, even though I can't see anything. And that is a very clean bathroom. Let's go outside. Oh. The doors in this game are kind of a problem because they open like real doors, which means they don't open to outside. They always open on the right side. Okay, where can I go there? Wait, do I have to get out? Is this a door that I didn't realize? Oh yeah, this is a door. Let's see. It's quite nice to, after like a while, just listening to a dialogue, to just be able to. Oh, of course, it's the horse. Horse part 2.
All righty. Come on now. Come on now. That's a good boy. Brung you an apple. Granny Smith, just like you like. Good boy. Good boy. You've been real good to me.
Good
You know
boy.
that? Brought me a lot of good luck. Good times. Without you, I don't, well,
Oh
I
wow.
do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, I'm gonna open the barn. Can I do that right now, or it's going to happen automatically? Okay, it's going to happen automatically. Okay, you free the horse. The horse has a lot of space to just run. The horse has a lot of space. Okay, I guess the last thing I have to do is down there. Okay, what is this though? Is this for like tornadoes? Is it a tornado area from the United States? There's a lot of tornadoes there, right? I've seen the movie Twister. That's all the knowledge I have about tornadoes. Let me take a look at this. Hammers. Screwdriver, okay. Answer, okay. I guess I have to take a look at the guns. Oh! There is a grave here. Is it for me or my wife? Probably my wife, right? Okay, let's take a look at the basement. Am I going to kill myself? The fish. Catch Admiral. Oh, I got the... Oh, interesting. There was a... Oh, okay, bait and switch. There was a fishing net. Fishing net? Fishing rod. Can I enter the thing? No, I just cast.
Come on. Oh, don't do that.
Oh. Should I put like some bait? Can I sit down? I can. Let's sit down. Now we're doing this properly. Probably an animal grave, actually. I don't know. He was talking about burying himself and his wife under that tree earlier.
Come on.
Okay, I need to do this slowly. Oh my god,
Ooh,
this is actually scary. I hate fishes. Oh my, oh fuck. Oh, shit. Dude, that was so scary to me. Okay, fuck. I looked away. I hate when fishes are this close to my face. Not a fish fan.
Come on. Nice catch.
Jesus Christ. Stop doing that. Stop putting the fish so close to my face. Fuck. The dog. Oh, it is an animal grave, I guess.
Hey, you Brody. How you been?
You were right. Sit down. Let's sit down.
I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse.
We had good times.
We had some good times, Brody. I remember Doug coming over, remarking on your coat. Said you didn't need no training. He'd put you with his bird dogs and you'd figure out what to do. Well, he was right. You came a-waddling over out of that lake, duck in your mouth, proud as everything. You wouldn't give that duck up. But you got the hang of it. Doug and I, we had a falling out. Haven't spoken to him since. Well, he passed, so no point reminiscing, I guess.
At the grave. Listen to the wind. I want to listen to the wind. It's something more
You want to know something,
what
Brody?
I would do.
I always believe dogs go to heaven, 'cause all dogs is fundamentally good. Even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye. I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Okay. Get the shotgun from the cellar. Cook a meal. The end. Okay. Okay, let's cook a meal. The last meal, right? Classic stuff from men that they are going to die. Last cook. Okay, curry. Fuck, this is in English, right? I don't know how these things are called in English. Okay. Okay, how do I don't have anything on the... Oh! Okay, this is weird. Okay, there are stuff in the bridge. Okay, I have carrot. I have onion. I have steak. I have peas. I have bag. Bag of what? Bag of what? What is this? What is this? What is naan? Weird. Okay. Okay. I took naan from the bag, I guess. Okay, I have peas, steak. Oh, I have potato. Yeah, but what the fuck? Is this like a cartridge of a gun or something? Now naan is in the ground. I cannot pick a naan back. Okay. Potato stock, medium, hot, mild. Okay, how do I... So, okay, let's see. We could make a steak, right? we could make a steak. Seems kind of simple, right? We get a steak. I get we put the steak in the pan. Or maybe in the pot. Yeah, cook the steak. Put it here, right? Then potato microwaved. Okay, potato. What's the microwave? There. Is it okay to put a potato in microwave like that? I never put a potato in my microwave. I always boil it or. Oh no, potato. Oh, potato. Okay. Um, peas. I need peas. Where are the peas? Peas. I guess the peas, I need to microwave the peas, right? Wait, what do I do with the peas? Like this looks like a. Wait, do I put the pea on the pot? The pea disappeared. Do I put the potato in the pot? And then the steak? And I time it. See? I did it. On the dining table. This is probably this one. See, I did a nice setting. I could do more. I could do a curry. I could do a curry. Oh, look at that in the end. The steak cooks in the pan, potato cooks in the microwave. Put it on the pot and started the kitchen time. Okay, I did the right thing, but I didn't realize that I was doing the right thing. Can I make more? I think it's fine. Can I not seed and eat? I wish I could eat. Okay, let's make one more. Just because. Let's make a like curry, right? A steak. Do I have one more steak or did I use all my steak? I use all my steak. Okay, I can only do one thing. Oh, thank you. I'm a natural. You're right. Do I have to get the shotgun? I don't feel like getting the shotgun. Why would I get the shotgun? What happens if I kill one guy if I kill one guy, then another guy is going to come up, right? I'm going to shoot myself with the shotgun? From the cellar. Wait, this is not a cellar, is it? Oh, it is a cellar. Place the shotgun at the dining table room setting. Okay, let's go. I don't like this, but I guess the game wants me to do it. Okay. Okay, here's something. I cannot control anything. Am I really with a shotgun behind on the door? On the table? I'm hear some people. Oh wow. I thought I was going to have a conversation. Farmer Rick Zief, Hitman DC Douglas, Saul, Julian Smith, Bill, Corey Chase, Eddie herself. Herself? Creative director Doc Buford, narrative designer, senior programmer Cameron Sashini, art director Andrea Jorgensen, voice director Keith Kick, audio director Will Morton, sound designer Jonathan Vernon, animator Devon Palmer, character artist Philip Ogren, 3D artist Zachary Northcott, 2D artist Judith McCrory, concept artist. Okay, there's a lot of people, more people than I thought. J. Cody Lombard, producer Xavier Nelson Jr., concept modelers Queen Spence, Alex Otley, prototype color fiction. Recorded at Voice Tracks West, owner Andrew Feliciano, audio visually Paul Luke. Special thanks to Morgan and Joe Withergrain. No, I think it's just a nice little narrative game, right? Sincerely, this is not mind blowing, sincerely. But I do feel, and that's the sad part. I feel is that this dialogue and this narrative is still better than, I will say, 95% of AAA games and maybe games in general. Even though like it's nothing spectacular, this is decent. This is like this is what I call a good writing in games, right? But yeah, I still feel like to me the problem is more like the game part is lacking, right? I do agree with Neko here. It's because not because it's a movie. It's not like I do feel like the fact it's a game. It does make it better, right? But I do feel like the game part is lacking. It doesn't super use the capabilities of a video game, right? But I do feel like it's still very good writing. Yeah, like compare this to The Last of Us. Good example. Compare this to The Last of Us. I feel like this does more with video games than Last of Us does. I think Last of Us is even more of a lost a lack of potential. You know, Last of Us doesn't do anything with the game media to tell its story. I still think Adios does something. Like when I was looking around the house and getting to know these people, and I still was more into the story, right? And that's the thing that video games do, right? I think video games are intrinsically better at making you have empathy for characters, right? So like just being there, being the farm and looking at the environment, it's nice. Like you put yourself more in the shoes of the characters, right? So video games are intrinsically better in that set, in the empathy part, right? So for that, I would say Adios is a good game, right? Even though it doesn't go like crazy with it, it's just a well written, solid, short game. And fuck, this game is so much better than a lot of stuff I play, right? Modern stuff I play. So even though it's not mind breaking, mind blowing, and I don't know if I just like, I recommend this game for people that already are into this kind of shit, right? If you are already into just buy indie games, they are cheap, and having a nice short experience, I fucking recommend this. If you are into this, I am. I know I am. Like, this is the kind of game I think people should try, right? I didn't feel too much for anyone in this game, I guess. I did. I did feel. I did feel. Maybe that's because I was playing, right? When I'm playing, I try my hardest to care. That's why the game gave me an option at some point to listen to a woman talk, my neighbor talk, or not, and I decided to keep listening to her because that's what a good neighbor would do, especially if that neighbor was going to die soon. And it's nice to see like this shot right now, where it's just dark, it's night, and the pigs are just there. Soon, his neighbors are going to show up and feed the pigs. The pigs are also the reason he dies, right? Because the pigs are being fed with humans, right? So yes, I like this game. Mind blowing? No. Good? Yes. It's a good game. It's what I can actually say. It's a good game. So with that said, I do feel a little bad for playing this game, because that means you people are not probably going to buy it, right? And I do feel like this kind of game should be bought, right? So I feel a little bad because this game, like, if you play by yourself right now, the experience is kind of gone, right? The experience is gone, right? So I feel a little bad for that, right? But at the same time, I know you guys, a lot of people here would not even play this, so I don't know. So yeah, that's the problem, right? That's a lot of that's the problem with a lot of very good indie games, is that the only way of making people play them is showing. The best way of making people play games is by showing the games, right? And with short indie games, that can kind of ruin the game for you, right? That's a problem. Like, the best way of getting recommend like the thing that made me want to play Outer Wilds was watching a let's play. I watched like just a few minutes of it, but I still did, right? And I don't want people. I did a Outer Wilds stream, but I'm glad that most of the people watching my Outer Wilds stream did play Outer Wilds before, because I don't want people to be spoiling themselves about good games, especially indie games. So yeah, that's the dilemma of indie games, I guess. That's the indie games dilemma. Thank you guys very much for coming. Like, for real. Thank you guys very much for coming. I bet you could go back to the chapter and see you where you are shooting plates, right? Uh, this game made me not want to. Oh, they are not similar at all. They are not similar at all. I'm just saying that, like, indie games, they are very interesting, right? And very spoilable. Outer Wilds is actually mind blowing. Outer Wilds it's one of my favorite games. It's recent. Outer Wilds is recent, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. Right? It's legit. Like, if you just look at my favorite games, Majora's Mask and Resident Evil 4 and The Path, and you can say, you just like, oh, hey, this person has a good taste or not. I don't know, but can be not actually. It was mind blowing to me. Outer Wilds was 1,000 mind blows a second to me, but again, the thing about Outer Wilds is that it's everything I love, right? That's the thing about Outer Wilds too. Like, it's everything I love. So there's also that. Yeah, like, but to me, like, I'm being sincere. When I want to talk about Outer Wilds, I'm being sincere. It's just a game I love a lot, right? It's just a game I love a lot, and that's it. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for being for watching Adios. I think this game should be watched and played and stuff. And until next time, technically I have an art stream tomorrow, but I haven't prepared anything, right? So we are going to see if I do an actual art stream tomorrow, because I kind of had to do a commission that people contract me to do, and I don't want to stream that commission because it's not something I want to stream. And maybe the next time we're going to see ourselves again is on Friday, and we may or may not be playing Nier Replicant on Friday. I need to discuss indie games with you later. Well, just a warning, right? Just a warning about talking about indie games with me, right? Outer Wilds, I don't think Outer Wilds is an artsy, weird game, okay? I don't think Outer Wilds is an artsy indie game. I think it's just a very good game that anyone can enjoy, right? I think Outer Wilds has appeal with a lot of people, right? That said, I love artsy indie games. They are very weird and bizarre, right? So if you want to know, hey, what you like about indie games, again, go search for a studio called Tale of Tales. And if you look at the most played Tale of Tales games, those are the games I like the most. Tale of Tales is amazing. The Path is amazing. I like weird stuff, right? Outer Wilds is not weird, but usually I do like the weird stuff, artsy stuff, right? Adios is not even close to being as artsy-fartsy as I enjoy usually. So yeah, bye. Let's talk about indie games later. Just call me. I'm gonna make some cheese bread right now, some pão de queijo, as people say here in Brazil right now. Have some good time. With no music, bad music. Well, Outer Wilds is not artsy, and it has very good music. Like, wow, the music is good in Outer Wilds. So yeah, I'm going to make some cheese bread, and if you guys want to call me to talk about indie games, and that's it. I'm free, so I can give some kisses and have some of the kids call this. Oh my, a sexy time! Oh my god!
The game's over. The game's over.
That's the joke, right? That I say bye and the ending card appears. Right? I'm ruining it. You see, I created this emotional title card, right? But now I'm talking over it, so I'm ruining the emotion. That's my artsy statement. I'm doing a statement right now. You like my statement? It's a very good